The bay in my shop where I just had my truck in here and changed the oil, changed the filters on it, and then I just hosed it off. What I'm going to do is wash it either later today or tomorrow morning. I have the trailer out back. What I've got to do is tomorrow I'm going to start, leave out in the morning or, well, mid-morning, later morning, to Arkansas. Got to go to Arkansas, pick up a bunch of machines in a machine shop and take it to a guy in Florida. Actually, I'm meeting the guy at the machine shop because he's bringing a trailer from Florida also, and to load some other stuff on it as well. So not going to be around this week. When I get back on Friday, I've actually got to make another haul, kind of a local thing, only about 80 miles away from here. So I've got to make a haul on Friday too. So probably won't be any haul truck videos this week. Okay, as you guys all know, stuff comes up. I had every intention in the world of getting this shop update posted before I left to go to Arkansas and Florida, but that didn't happen. It didn't happen because things came up and there's other things that I had to do before I could get it, before I left, and I just never got around to editing and posting the video. So what I'm doing here is inserting this little clip just to let you know that I'm back. It was a good trip. Weather was good. No rain, no snow until I got back. But I am back, and there has been a couple of changes. I really haven't been able to do much of anything. I got back on a Friday. That trip that I talked about, having to haul trip that I had to make on Friday got canceled. So I came back and just slept on Friday night, and things I had to do on Saturday. So we actually a driving school I had to go to on Saturday, so Saturday was kind of shot, and then Sunday I came in, me and my grandson came into the shop and was able to work on that expedition a little bit more, but I'll bring you back for that and actually show you the progress that we made on Sunday. I'll post some stuff hopefully next week. But let's start this segment off with a little haul. I'm going to just do a little narration as I'm driving back from the haul to Albany, New York. So here we go. Okay, we're on Route 90, just west of Albany. I just brought a load of bollards, pipe bollards, over to Albany. One of these typical loads that I've done before and I've shown in past videos, but I just kind of thought I'd show this little section of Route 90 on the way back. Of course, as I came out here and to deliver it, it was all dark, so basically this is the first light to be able to shoot some stuff. Again, Route 90, just west of Albany. Kind of a nice day. Now, when I drove out here, typical New York State Thruway or New York State even, it was basically all like this, dry roads, and I mean it was dark, but I got south of Rochester and probably for a 30-40 mile stretch, there was salt trucks just spreading salt all over the place on this road. Have no idea why, just wasting money, or sometimes those state agencies, they have an allotment for salt and allotment for materials, whatever they're using, and they've got to use it up during the year, or their allotment gets cut the following year if they don't use it. Or at least that's what I've been told. I'm not sure if that's true. Never worked for a state agency, so I couldn't actually verify that, but I've been told that by a number of different people. Anyways, I'll bring you back when there's something happening or something exciting or something to see. And over here at the Ford Expedition, really nothing has been done on it at all this week. Sickness, my grandson's been really sick, got the flu, and people haven't been able to get to the shop this week. So again, here we go with the update on this. Just a little insert to show you this update. This is where we've gotten on Sunday. The timing chain cover is about ready to come off. We didn't realize that you had to pull the power steering pump off of. That is actually bolted to part of the cover, so we've got to get that unbolted. But the rest of the cover is loose and ready to come off, and then we'll be able to set the engine timing so it's at number 1, and then be able to pull the timing chains off. One of the things that I kind of wanted to mention I had talked about in a previous update on this expedition the terrible engineering, and there was that fuse box that was bolted up here on top of the fan shroud. Well, once I unbolted that fan shroud and got that fan shroud out of there, I was able to drop that fuse box down. Even though I couldn't disconnect it, the wiring, we were able to disconnect the clips on the wiring harness enough so that we could drop it down. So there would be a way of pulling this engine out. But one of the things that I want you to notice is I have not pulled the radiator up. All I did was take that fan shroud off, and look at the amount of space that is taken up by that fan and fan shroud. I mean, if they had reduced the size of that fan shroud 6 inches, and they would have been able to move that engine way forward in this compartment. It's just, again, kind of ridiculous of what they do. But let me go back to the original clip of what I was doing so that you will know what was going on also. I've really been done on it. I've been busy, so I haven't done anything on it. Probably not that he would want me to be doing it anyways without him here. You know, he'd feel like that it's his project and he wants to be here for it. So let me take you to another topic right now. I showed you the mag drill in the Ford haul truck series. So let me take you to another project that I put it on. As part of a shop update, I'm over here at the welding table and I've got that mag drill. And what I'm doing is, when I had built this table, I had put the holes for the clamps in 1 foot spacings. So I have these holes, but actually, if I keep it at 1 foot spacing, there's a missed area in there. So what I wanted to do is, as long as I have the mag drill, what I'm going to do is drill holes in between so that they're only on 6-inch centers, and that way the spacing would overlap. and I wouldn't have dead spots where I can't clamp to. The clamps are very handy for positioning things if you want to kind of position them like as you would in a jig, or just clamping stuff down to the table to weld so that you don't get warpage or you get a better ground. I cut this video off because I got a little carried away with something, but I also wanted to show you, this is those clamps on 1 foot center, and there was a gap in between them, and it seems like every time that you wanted to use them, the piece would fall in that gap, or you would get it on the edge where you didn't want it to be. So that's kind of why I wanted the 6-inch holes, so that the clamps overlap each other. Let me get into the why I needed that mag drill, or why they bought that mag drill the way they did. I'll start it right now. Okay, in my last Haul-Trek video, I was drilling the frame rails for the inner liners of the frame extension. And I was talking about this mag drill and how it was fairly small compared to other mag drills. The thing is only basically about 16 inches high and probably about 3.5 inches wide. And there was a reason that we bought this, or they bought this, for a job that we were doing. We had to put a high expansion foam system into a building, and the building was rather tall. The room was 80 foot tall, and we were hanging foam generators. And if you don't know what a foam generator is, it's a like a big turbine. It's about 5 or 4 feet in diameter and probably about 10-12 feet long, that it makes the foam, high expansion foam, to fill the room with. But what we did is, there was iron workers that put up some angle iron frames for us on the sides of the building, and they were made out of 4-inch angle iron. And what we had to do, it was about 60 feet in the air that we hung these generators, and what we had to do is go up there and drill the holes for the mounting brackets of the generators to sit on these angle iron supports that jutted out from the side of the building. So we had to take this up and get up there on the angle iron and clamp it to that 4-inch angle iron and drill holes in it for the mounting brackets of the foam generator. That's kind of why they bought this mag drill in a smaller size. Well, you know, again, equipment changes over the years. So when originally mag drills used to be huge, but as magnetic sticking power developed and motors developed with higher torque at smaller sizes, they got smaller to begin with anyways. But this one is kind of a small unit, but it does have very good holding power and drilling power. And the kit comes with up to 1 1/16" annular cutter. But as you can see from the base, you could get something a lot bigger in there. You could probably go up to about a 2-inch annular cutter to drill holes in. But anyways, there's the explanation of that. What I'm going to do is just show you a brief shot of me drilling the holes in the table. Matt, my grandson, his daughter wanted to come into the shop and help me make a video. So I'm going to try and do that this week, but there's an issue. She has to have major surgery on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Anyways, the 4th of this week. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get her in here before then, but I'll try that and try and make a video with her. But one of the things that I want to do is we are really close. Both my grandson and his daughter and I are very close. And so I'm going to be spending a lot of time at the hospital and not going to be able to make a lot of videos this week probably, but anyways, I just want to ask for your guys' thoughts and support and wishing her well in her surgery and her recovery. So that's going to be it for this shop update. I'll try and get some stuff out on the haul truck this week, but I'm not really sure that'll happen. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Give her support, your support. Thanks.